Okay, this reading is going to be the answer to your question. So we're going to ask Spirit for an answer to whatever question you want to ask. And we're going to have 5 choices. So the choices are represented by these items here. You got pick 1, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, and pick 5. So take a deep breath. Use your own intuition to decide if one of these has a message for you. And we are going to start with pick 1. Pick 1. What is your question? So you want to think of your question now, and we're going to ask Spirit for the answer. Of course, you will have to decide how this answer fits for you. We've got end the cycle, and not now. And then, as kind of like extra information, we got communicate openly and wish come true. So, if, by chance there's a cycle of not communicating the truth, or not communicating openly, perhaps that's the cycle that needs to end to allow the wish to come true. That it can't come true because there's been no open communication. Okay? So if that fits for the question that you asked, then that's your answer. So I hope you find that helpful. Pick 1, and we're going to move on to the next pick. Okay, so if you chose the glasses, pick 2. You want to think of your question. So whatever your question is, we're going to ask Spirit for the answer. So if this answer fits for you, then you'll want to take it. You got soon. Soon, and then the supporting cards, in time. Oh, this is interesting. And karmic relationship. Okay, so these are like kind of contributing factors. So maybe you asked for the timing on a relationship issue. Maybe you asked for the timing on when an issue within a relationship would be subsided. And I think what they're trying to say is this is a karma, meaning it's looping. You've noticed the pattern of it, and you want to end the pattern. And it's saying, yes, you will end this pattern. And you can even do it soon. So paying attention to identifying, acknowledging, validating, and accepting the pattern is how you transmute it. Okay? So that sometimes will take time, but it's up to you how much time that takes, really. I think the universe is open to you in this, but is acknowledging to you that this is a karma that's being resolved here. Okay? Alright, pick 2. I hope that's helpful to you in some way. That's going to finish your reading. And we're going to now move on to pick 3. So pick 3, if you have a question, you want to get that in your mind now. We're going to ask Spirit for the answer. So if this answer fits, you'll want to take it. It says reconsider. And then maybe these are some energies that will help you in the reconsideration, because a lot popped out here. And so we got open book, honest, authentic, communicate an ending, you are my favorite, a single life, exit the situation, stop, break the cycle, and give a gift. Maybe the gift is freedom, the gift of truth, the gift of authenticity, the gift of consideration of something other than what you had been using to make the decision. So whatever it is you've been leaning towards, they're asking you to reconsider within the context of what they've shared here. Maybe there is a situation they're asking you to exit. Maybe being single is the answer. Maybe that's the situation you're going to exit. You'll know what's, appropriate for you. But it is mentioning open, honest, authentic, and to be even communicating about an ending. Okay? and these are kind of contradictory. You are my favorite and communicating an ending, but, you know, it is what it is, and, you know, let that make sense to you. Like, maybe there's an unhealthy cycle that needs to end with someone or something that's your favorite, you know? Maybe you love doing something, but it's just not working. Maybe it's a result of your single life that you started doing it. And now the situation is holding you into a pattern that is not reflective of the generous giver that you are. Interesting. Okay, I hope that's helpful to you in some way, pile 3. And that's going to conclude your reading. And we're going to move on to pile 4. So if you chose this vegan B12, this is your reading. So if you have a question for Spirit, you'll want to have that question in mind now. And we're going to look at the answers. It says maybe, and then it says yes. Okay, so it could be different for different people, right? The answer might not be black and white for everybody. Maybe some of you it's a maybe, and some of you it's a yes. Or maybe it's a maybe until it's a yes. But let's see. It says it can happen. Okay, so what I'm seeing then from this is that there are extenuating factors, that all things aligned, faith engaged, that this is a possibility. Okay, and I think the reason why they want to give us hope in certain situations is because it's so powerful. You know, they mean this when they say that. You know, it's in our hands. Literally, what we want to focus on will create the result. So, very interesting, and I hope that you find that helpful in some way, pile 4. Just take that if it fits for you. And we're now going to look at pile 5, which is this infinity jar. And pile 5, if you have a question in mind, we're going to ask Spirit for the answer now. It says, play with friends, and I don't know. So they're not wanting to answer you directly. They say they don't know the answer to that, but they're encouraging you that time not focusing on it will help. Like, go off and play. Like, don't focus on this anymore. We don't know what to tell you. It says he walked away. Then it says emerging feelings. Then it says new beginning, fresh start. And then it says reconciliation, reunion. Interesting. So maybe there is a party here who walked away, or you walked away, when it's like you don't know what you got till it's gone kind of thing, and now there may be some sort of reunion and fresh start based on the feelings that become that emerge due to taking your focus off this issue. Like, not trying to coerce, change, manipulate, figure out, you know? It's like, they're just saying, like, just go play. Like, don't even mess with this. And, yeah, that's just the feeling I get, you know? So, if that makes sense to you, then take that. If it doesn't, then let it go, and just, you know, decide it's not the reading for you. But I hope that you did find that helpful in some way. And that concludes your reading. I'll see you next time.